The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.
This is Kugan Cassius for the Cassius and Helder Show, exclusive here on Box Nation. We're at the Punch Gym here in London. With me, I have DERECK CHISORA. Hey, Derek.
United! United! The best team ever, man.
How's the Champions League working out for you? Oh,
working, amazing, man.
Forgot you're not in it, are you?
Are you not in it?
You ain't in it.
What are you?
We're playing tonight, innit?
What are you, Chelsea?
No, I'm Arsenal.
Are you Arsenal? Okay, let's move on.
As you can notice, this is meant to have our IFL foam bit on it.
And I've got it in my house.
Why did you take that?
Because you always leave your stuff lying around, so that's why I took it.
But we didn't leave it lying around, you actually just took it.
You leave your stuff lying around, so I took it.
Okay. Do we get that back at any point?
I'll post a video on it on YouTube, bro. Check it out later, or on Facebook, or Twitter.
Now, what would you do if we nicked that, for example, and we...
I'll just go buy another one.
Yeah, but you got that sort of money. We haven't. We're like...
Go buy another one.
We're trying to make our way in the world.
You go to Floyd Mayweather's gym, you go to the MGM, you got money, man. You guys just play undercover. And guess what? He's driving a brand new Range Rover outside, and his partner in crime behind is just moaning because he's got the train here. So who's making more money? You are.
I'm not making more money. It's just I've got a license and he hasn't. He still gets a tram.
I drive a smart car, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Just caught a glimpse of your sparring here. A range of different people for you today.
Yeah, man. I took 4 days off. I had a massive cold. Now I'm just coming back into it. I'm just trying to get my sharpness back on it. The sparring partners are good. You know, it's difficult, you know, to find someone who's 6'7", who's 6'6". It's hard work. And sometimes you find the right people, and when they come, they don't want to spar. So you never know what you're going to get when you employ these guys.
This is a massive fight on the 29th. Does it feel like a big fight to you at this stage at the moment, or do you get that feeling nearer the fight?
It's a fight. What can I say? You know, Friday you're way inside it, you just get yourself ready, you know, keep your composure, go in the ring and fight another man.
Do you know what? I remember from when we first started doing our filming 3 or 4 years ago, and you was an absolute complete lunatic. Like, we never knew what was going to happen with you. And over the months, over the last year or so, we've seen like a different version of DERECK CHISORA. Is this down to the anger management? Is it down to you getting older or a bit more wiser, or what is it?
It's just down like just maturing with the times, getting on. You know, I'm a dad now, so I have to be a good role model to my kid.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah. You can't be a dad and come on TV and start doing what you're doing. One day she might see it and goes, "Oh, Dad, you are nuts." So I'll just keep composed and just chill out.
Because I know, obviously, this fight, Tyson's been saying what, I mean, I'm talking about the build-up from the last fight was meant to have happened in Manchester. Tyson's been saying whatever. You've kind of kept it on a level, haven't you? You haven't really risen or bit to anything Tyson's been saying or doing, have you?
No, I haven't. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. We'll see on the 29th.
Shape-wise, you look in fantastic shape. I'll just watch some of your sparring now. Compared to your last 2 camps, how would you book your shape and your condition at the moment?
I mean, my last 2 camps have been great. I'm in great shape. We just have to tune in a little bit now, so we get the range right, and after that, it's a wrap. It's game over.
Do you know what? I prefer the old DERECK CHISORA. You know, the absolute nutcase Chisora. I'm being honest, I do prefer that one.
Because you want to sell your thing, that's why.
We're media whores, you know what we are.
I know. Next week. I just finished sparring, man.
No, not today, I don't mean today. We're just having a little chat today.
I'm tired.
I can't swear on this, is on Box Nation. I mean, you own Box Nation, didn't you?
Oh, you put it however you want to put it on. You got the right to do whatever you want. As long as people tune in and watch it, that's it.
Producers of Box Nation, Derek says it's all right to swear, he obviously can swear.
I cannot swear. I can swear if I want to, because I own this station.
Fair enough. The undercard fight on this, Billy Joe Saunders and Chris EUBANK Jr. Some people have looked at it as the marquee fight on it. What do you think about that on the bill?
It's a great fight. 2 unbeaten fighters going toe to toe. The way I see this fight is, if Billy boxes and run away and slips on the side, he'll beat Chris EUBANK's kid. But if he stays in the corner, he's going to get taken out.
That's your prediction for that?
Prediction, yeah, because...
have you ever seen a cameraman doing the old ball behind while he's filming as well?
Right, son, that's it, trickle. He's a little girl, what do you expect?
I'm not going to make any comment there. He's got to work with him.
I think he owes me money, though, don't he?
You owe him money? Just nod your head. You owe him a tenner, apparently.
Yeah, right. For what, though?
For what?
I did pay you that 10 and we made another bet, though. You did what was it? Chelsea? We haven't had a bet. Oh, yeah. But it's all good, though.
Let me ask your opinion about something. Eddie Earn made some comments recently about his fighter, Anthony Joshua, being able to beat the likes of you, Tyson Fury, David Price now after 9 fights. What do you think about that?
He's a promoter. He's trying to. I know exactly what he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to recover all the money he paid Anthony Joshua so far. So, you know what? If it's gonna meant to happen, let it happen. You know, but the way I like about Anthony, he don't go out and blagging, boasting about who he wants to fight. He's got Eddie Hearns doing the big mouth talk for him. You know, but Anthony alone as a man is just going in the ring and doing what he wants to do. You know, we'll see one day.
Have you been impressed with what you've seen in his first 9 fights since he turned pro last October?
Yes, I'm impressed. It's boxing. You're only allowed to beat the person who they put in front of you. That's it. And he's doing it the right way. You know, he's on the track. He likes boxing, the kid. He's in the gym more than most other professionals, you know. So he's got a fight next month with Michael Sprott. That'll be easy work for him. And I think we might have one again in December.
He's going to be fighting November the 22nd, and then he'll be fighting January the 31st.
Yeah, so he's on the right track, you know.
Is that a fight you would welcome?
Why would I want to challenge someone who's below me? It's like me going out in the morning and go try and get a fat bird. Are you taking the piss? He's coming up the ranks. So when the money's right, I think everybody will fight everybody. That's why we're in the boxing game. You know, somebody asked me a question, or David Price challenged you and Tyson Fury. Yes, they got the right to challenge us. They got the right to challenge you. You're allowed to challenge whoever is in your division, because that is boxing. You know, I don't blame the kid if he wants to come and challenge me, Tyson Fury and David Price. That's fine. It is boxing. We're in the fight game. This is it. It's a fight game we're in. So, if you know, there's no hesitation of taking the fight. It's only if it's right, if the money tables are right, and what days are.
Do you believe that there are the fights being made in the heavyweight division and people aren't avoiding one another?
I personally say to the heavyweights right now, don't avoid each other. Let's be honest. Don't avoid each other. That's it.
Derek, how would you compare our, say, top 5 heavyweights in this country to that of the top 5 heavyweights across the pond in America?
We are better. We got better fighters than the United States, let's be honest. They got the tricks, but people in America now, they're not buying on the heavyweight no more. They stopped. Because they don't have that belief that a heavyweight in America can go on, be like Mike Tyson, you know. But here it's much better, you know. You got myself, Tyson Fury, David Price, Anthony, who else? That's it.
If you compare the likes of Deontay Wilder, probably put Stavern in there, I don't know, Seth Mitchell, Jonathan Banks, these are the heavyweights they've got. These are the guys they've got.
Match those guys with us any day and I bet you money will beat them. 5 against...
Bryant Jennings.
Match those guys, Tyson Fury, myself, David Price, Anthony, us versus the Americans, under one roof. You see what happens. Yeah.
So from them heavyweights I named to you from America, who would you want to be matched up with if there was a hypothetical situation?
I'll go with the knockout king.
Deontay Wilder?
Yeah.
Who do you think the best heavyweight is in America?
The best? If I answer that, I'll be lying, man. The other one is a WBC world champion. He hasn't boxed since he won it. Am I lying?
He's going to fight Wilder in his next fight.
Has he defended it?
I don't believe he has. No, he hasn't.
He hasn't. You know why? Because they're waiting for, what's his name, for the Klitschko brother to run for the mayor. If he loses that, he comes back to boxing. If he wins that, and then he can defend it. So that's why they're like prolonging his rush of holding the title, not to fight anybody else. But he still gets paid while he's holding the title.
Did you watch the fights, the 2 fights he had with Ariola? Did you rate him, Stefan?
Well, it's okay. It's got good style. He lays on the ropes. He just looks for the over right hand. It's good. It's okay.
Interesting. But listen, we want our boys to do... Thank you, James, just giving us a time warning. We want our boys to obviously progress, and the winner of you and Tyson are back on the world title path, or you have, because you've already fought for a world title.
Yeah, you know what? But right now, to be honest, I'm not looking at it's a world title opportunity for me. I'm just looking at me and Tyson in the ring. You know, nothing else.
29th, Bad Blood is called. Is there going to be bad blood? There's been a lot of talk between you for the last 6 months in the other build-up, this build-up.
Is it bad blood for me? Nah. I think it's more bad blood for Billy Joe and Chris Eubank. For me, it's not. I'm just chilled out.
What do you think about the whole not turning up to the press conference thing from Eubank yesterday? Or it would have been last week now by the time it goes out. But what did you think about it? Eubank not turning up to the press conference yesterday.
Didn't he not turn up?
Oh, didn't you know? Yeah, they called a press conference for Billy Joe and Chris Eubank, and Eubank didn't turn up yesterday. He had the media obviously all were there, and Billy Joe flew from Spain that morning, yesterday morning, to come to the press conference, and he didn't turn up.
Why did he not turn up?
I think there was a few security issues. He thinks that Billy Joe's going to put his hand on him. Do you know about the £50,000 escrow? Do you know about this? No. Right, I'm educating you now. A clause that Chris Eubank wanted in the contracts was that a £50,000 in an escrow to say if Billy Joe Saunders put his hands on him in the build-up, he would get that money.
Yeah, and
they didn't agree to it, as far as I know. But that's what Chris Eubank wanted. That's what Frank Warren told us. Has that baffled you a little bit? It baffled us.
Why? I don't understand. Yeah, this Eubank kid is a great fighter, but why is he getting into the politics of boxing? Just turn up, sell the fight, do what you need to do, and then go move on. Why not turning up to the press conference? I don't make him a hard man. It makes Billy make him a better man because he had the field there with the press. That's a bit stupid of him not to turn up. It's probably his dad.
Well, we'll have to find out. Listen, 29th of November is going to be very interesting anyway.
I'll just tell you straight, man. Listen, man. Your dad has been there. Yeah, your dad has done his mistakes. But one thing you don't do is not turning up at a press conference. You know, the media's taken the time to come and promote the fight. You need to turn up and do your work. This is part of it, man. A true champion always turns up. You know, all this clause about 50,000 extra account if he puts my hands on me. I put my hands on him and his dad. No, I'm joking. No, I'm playing, man. Just guys do your thing anyway.
All right. Well, listen, DERECK CHISORA, thanks for inviting us down to your gym here. I've never been here before, actually. This one. We was going to your old gym, you know. We were both going to your old gym. Who's there? What would have happened if we turned up there? What are they doing there? Like Pilates or something?
Bunch of Romanians there that would have robbed you guys.
Okay. Good thing we didn't then. Good thing we didn't.
I'm telling you. They robbed you guys. Ah.
That's disgusting. Anyway, this has been Kugan Cassius with DERECK CHISORA here for the Cassius and Elder Show. Bring our phone thing back next time, otherwise. Don't
worry. Are you coming on the 13th?
On the
12th. Are you coming?
Yes, we're
gonna have fun. Don't worry. Yeah.
All right. Sign us out, Derek. Cassius and Elder Show.
Cassius and Elder Show. Check it out on Box Nation and keep promoting these guys. They're very good.
So effectively, we work for you, don't we? If you're Mr. Box Nation, we work for Box Nation, we work for you, correct?
You don't need to wear some outfits, Box Nation outfits now.
Sponsored by 666bet.com.